Hello and welcome to episode 2 of Let's Play Tomba. Let's get rolling. I may have started out a little bit too quickly, not really going through some of the stuff about this game. That little meter that just showed up is for enemies. There are certain types, and for every time you kill one you get a little bar. There are specific items that require you to have those bars filled up. It's experience in a game, very normal. So this guy's Yan. He's going to be one of the people who gives us quests, and we're going to get those quests by finding him. This is all one of those things for the greater scheme of things, and this is one of the trickiest parts in this game, in my opinion. There are people who've complained about using these to jump more than anything else I've heard of this game. It's the only thing I've ever heard someone complain about in this game, in all honesty. That and I'll get to the other one later, but yeah, so this is a nice little gauntlet to lead you to a secret of your first vitality upgrade. Permanently increases your health by 1, so you can live a little bit longer. Also, these springboard-like things, they're for another quest further down the road. I'm just taking care of them now, because you have to knock down every single one of them. It's really cool. The first time you go through, I was like, oh yeah, I remember those, but for time and effort, I'm going to take care of them as we go. Also, this is the 100-year-old bell. It will transport us to the 100-year-old man. It's what it does. It's kind of nice if you don't want to use the charity wings, which will warp you anywhere that you've already been, as far as little townships go. I think it can also get you to some very key places, but for the most part, we'll be using those for jumping from town to town. Here's that monkey from the intro. Hey, with the pink hair, really? Like, everyone has to mock Tomba's pink hair. He's such a nice guy. I'm even gonna give this monkey the bananas he was looking for. Yeah, so don't mock my pink hair. This is one of the coolest abilities in the game, just because after walking around as Tomba, you really appreciate when he can dash, because maneuverability just triples. So much easier to deal with. So, let's use that 100-year-old bell and meet the 100-year-old man again. Kind of nifty thing about the 100-year-old folk is that they'll heal you when you're injured. So, feel free to abuse that. On to new area. This is the woods of 100 flowers. It's interesting with the bubble-like trees, and we have some dwarves. Oh, here's another one of those long quests. It's the leaf butterflies. You have to catch, I believe it's 50 of them? And what would someone say like that in the scenario where a man with pink hair jumps in your head? Ah? Huh. One of Tomba's special abilities is apparently he can learn the language of anyone he tries to eat the brain of. I mean, that makes sense to me. But in concept, I think they're going for, I wonder what help sounds like, and just go from there. It's like, if you understand the word help, you must understand their language. Even though Tomba himself never appears to say anything. So, we have our dwarf village. That 100-year-old man was telling us about this. So, let's see if we can't find that dwarf elder. Huh. The old one looks like that. And we apparently know the dwarf language now. So they want us to solve a problem. Great idea. someone who wanders into your village, just learns your language. Hey, you understand? Let's go solve a problem. So, apparently, a whole bunch of dwarves got lost in the woods. Let's go save them. Because he won't let us see the elder if we don't. So, let's take care of it. The scenery in the forest has changed dramatically now that we've actually visited the village. These marshmallows have topped the pointy spikes that were hanging out from the leaves here. They give a little bit of leniency and have dwarves hidden beneath a few of them. I'm gonna try to take care of all of them so you guys can see what's underneath. In that chest's the wooden boomerang, next upgraded weapon. And we have the end of that. Next thing we have more puffballs hanging from the sky. And there are some dwarves hidden up in the trees, as such. And as you can see, the coma pigs have entered the area and are now everywhere. And that leads me to point out, not all of the quests are given by somebody. Sometimes they're triggered by doing something like falling into that fire, or there's a few others much like that just happen because it's what's around. But that's about it for this episode. I'll see you all next time on Let's Play Tomba. Till then, folks.